All right, wonderful people, thank you and welcome. It has been so great having you right in this channel. Most times it is quite important you grant an interview to some persons in order to know their intentions and their plans and thoughts towards their fellow humans. As it stands now, it is quite shameful. Soludos Interview exposes his bitterness for Peter Obi. I have tried not to make a political comment because I have my mind decided on what path to take for the progress of this country, Nigeria. One cannot keep quiet anymore at the level of and this information and support people make to damage the changes or the chance of a man whose ambition seems to be the only hope to the younger generation. It is quite obvious Soludo is all out to twist Obi's chances maybe because they may have promised him to be president after him. What he should understand is that no one can stop what God has groomed. Mr. Soludo's interviews exposes his bitterness for Peter Obi. Hence, the blindness of his sense of reasoning. As it stands, a lot of question on the interview has been on this. Did Obi just save money or did he work for his people and save also? If not for Obi's savings with Obiano, Soludo's predecessor had the kind of money he met to work. On this, has Soludo ever imagined the value of the dollar component of that investment in today's economy? Soludo, on his aspect, said yes, sometimes investment can fail because of prevailing economic indices and inflation which we have now. That is not of Obi's doing, but the genuine intentions and integrity of Obi cannot be denied. We are in a country where most of the outgoing governors make every effort to deplete state resources for themselves through different means, including intensive pension bills, and Soludo has the integrity and the temerity to discredit such an unprecedented act by Obi because of his emerge of becoming president after those he is working for have no chance of winning. On this basis, a lot of youth have reacted. I could agree more. Bitterness. A lot have shown that Soludo shows his grievance and bitterness on this. Soludo is totally, I would say, is totally finished politically. What a bitter felt his heart. It is good for things to happen sometimes. If not, I would not know that Soludo is this internally and showcasing how grievance he has been. He has shown his hatred even against the Igbo race. You see, the truth can no longer be said again as long as it concerns Obi. Is it what Nigerians are trying to say? I can't imagine Soludo that local smile on should be so bitter about Peter Obi for defecting him in Guba race in 2009 and supporting another candidate in 2001 election. Soludo heart is full of envy and to be of governor of Anambra State. My wonderful people, Soludo met empty treasury by Obiano. Instead of blaming Obiano, he is tackling Peter Obi. This life no balance at all. If you follow the interview, you understand what we are saying. As it stands, Soludo even lied about the money he met. He claimed to meet with over $300 million. Okay, 200 million naira, but the truth was 12 billion naira. Soludo, the governor of Anambra, currently Anambra State governor, I never knew you are such a bitter heart. Okay, bitter so when God says yes, no, are you Soludo to say no? I never knew you have such bitter So, but God will put you to. Okay, that has coming from a lot of Nigerians. These are people who commented innocently, as Kate Obara has really said. When God says yes, who are you? He's referring to Soludo to say no. I never knew you have such a bitter heart against a bitter Obi. Soludo, you have sold the respect we have for you. The next thing for you now is sinking for trying to rubbish the anointed of the Lord. The truth has been that a lot of Nigerians people have really taken to the social media handle to talk against or to say, okay, what Soludo have said is not supposed to be, as long as it's involved Peter Obi. Okay, my wonderful people, I will say that this is one of the greatest disappointment I have ever seen. Envy and greediness is a very big disease that can affect any personality, both high and low. Soludo, remember the pin light of Senator Ekweremadu. Okay, a lot of people, I would say this could be politics in play. Soludo felt with anger. He has this anger, bitterness, and sheer jealousy because of his marriage of becoming the president of Nigeria. I asked on what pedigree. This is a man who did worse that Emifere and continuing the same failure in Anambra already as governor. Soludo, you meet to the Zio Zubo. And okay, what I should say here, this coming from Dubulu Bosta. Now I can say that I convincingly understood what said about Soludo about Agape. My wonderful people, that's a lot of reactions. I told Mr. Peter Obi to be careful with some evil politicians and what he says in the public domain. Nobody can stop his presidential dream as long as Nigeria exists as a nation. In Igbo proverb, they say, make things they happen, but make a person no die. In another paragraph, they let breeze blow, so we can say the nyash of foul. Soludo is a huge disappointment. Thank you very much, Mr. Gates. That is coming shortly from your desk. People will not forget this blunder. It will surely haunt him someday. Okay, that is coming from Uncle Flash. Thank you very much. Charles Soludo is something else. This why Biafra will destroy the Igbo race. If it is achieved, he will certainly be punished when Obi become the president next year, instead of preaching unity among the Igbos. He is glamoring for his personal interest. Anyway, he's an opportunist made man. My wonderful people, that has been the talk of the day. Without wasting much of your time, I will say that Obi didn't hand over to Soludo, so he should look for his part where he took his bat. Okay, that has been onto this basis, and Nigerians have said that Peter Obi did not hand over directly to Soludo. So this is an atom of jealousy. His eyes is in Aso Rock instead of focusing and performing in Anambra State, and that is why Nigerians people are saying concerning this speech made by Soludo. Okay, they sense envy and jealousy and a lot of speech against Peter Obi, and Nigerian youth are saying this time around we will not take it anymore from Soludo, and it is very shameful that Soludo is like they call him Judas, a lot of names. The truth has been that Soludo is a man of his people, and he will definitely be condoned and be condemned anytime he says anything that's not supposed to say. He will take his own life for betraying his master. How much did the Tinubu pay you? Okay, Ndibo would like to know. All right, my wonderful people, without wasting much of your time, well, let me have your take right at the comment section. I never believed that Soludo will be against Peter Obi, and that has got my attention, and he has displayed hate and the bitterness. Obiano, he's the one Obi handed over to. So if there is such a issue, Obiano will be the one, the direct one, the exact one to be to answer it, and not to Soludo. Ndibo, you guys should wake up. All right, let me have your take right in the comment section on this matter. Remember to share and then turn in your notifications so we get more update coming right from Blessed Be World News and Entertainment. Thank you and God bless you.